y'all, it's Allie. I'm back wanting to share with you the onion skin journal that I talked about in my last video. However, I'm wanting to change up my wall here. I got this idea. I think I saw it, I don't know, maybe like a Pinterest or something like that. So of course I went on the hunt, trying to find where I could do this. The wood pieces were so simple that my husband did it for me. I attached them to the wall with those command strips, those Velcro strips, and then the letters I got from this gal on Etsy, and I will link her below because it is just so much fun. I'm ready for a change though. Also, you'll notice my typewriter's up here and there's some like stuff up here. I did go through a bunch of stuff. I was watching my last decluttering video, and in it I did my desk, which looks bad again. I did go through this and I got some different things, like I'm getting on like two bunny trails. Bear with me. You'll notice the black circle thing is not here anymore. It's gone. There was a rainbow shelf that was here. There was some like different wood boxes, things that were here. I switched over to this for my washi. Oh, I've been looking for that. I can move. Oh, remember this? We should do some more fun stuff in my little baby binder. I switched to this for my washi. It's so fun. I love these little organizers. And then I went from those boxes that had the paper on them to these. But obviously I need to organize some more. I also added these shelvy things for art. And then of course, like I said, this quote thing, that's for art that I take photos of. I definitely want to continue that declutter journey with y'all. I had a part beginning, and so I will do a part 2. You know, I have to do it in like little small chunks. I feel like my office has gotten worse since that declutter video, because again, there's these boxes with like frames and photos and stuff like that. Back to this quote. I love having inspirational things on my wall. I love my letterboard. I have a letterboard in my front living room, the formal one, and I got that for a while. I changed that up from time to time, but this was just like, it's like the new letterboard is what it feels like. And I have to do small, short phrases, not so much quotes. I have often said that we need to have rhythms of rest in our lives. Sabbath is really important, and whether you're a religious person or not, having a rhythm of rest is super duper important, just like mentally, scientifically. But I am a Christian, and I believe God knew what he was talking about. So I have this phrase that I want to put up here, and it says, learn to rest, not to quit, which is really good for me, because what happens is like you'll notice I'm doing all these videos now, and I'll go gung-ho with it, but then I'll go boom, 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 and I won't rest, and then I end up quitting because I get pooped out. So I think that's a good reminder for me. I'm making the art, but now I need to learn to rest, not to quit. These letters, I'll show you how I store them. I am an organized person, y'all. I'm telling you, I am organized. I need help. This is like dusty. This thing right here is this really cool old school looking organizer thing. And what I did is I took all the plastic letters and I stuck them in here by their letters so that it's easy for me to change quotes out. That's the biggest thing for me, is like time. I need something that's easy. So, and then there's like a bunch of like numbers and stuff in the back. So yeah, that's fun. So I'm gonna change this out really quick. Voila, it's done. This is really good for me. Very encouraged by that. Okay, so I'm going to show you the onion skin journal right now, and I'm gonna do some playing on it. I've never seen this onion skin journal in person. Someone a long time ago sent me, I think, onion skin paper, but I'm not sure. I also want to look up a little bit about the onion skin journal just so I know what I'm talking about, because it's been a long time. I think we're on. Just have to switch up setups. This is the onion skin journal that I've had forever. Ooh, also I forgot to say in the video where I was gabbing, I forgot to share that at the art store, I did pick up a blue Stabilo awl. I didn't even know they existed, honestly. So let's see. These are my baby abstracts. Aren't they so cute? Let's just see. Jim, you're so happy. I just think this is really cool. I love Stabilo because it's water activated. You'll notice the theme with me is water, flow, all that. That's really pretty. I'm going to have fun playing with that. That's not what this video is about, so I will continue. On the website right now, the Onion Skin Journal by Remy Rode, and she has expanded some of her products, which is really cool. She looks like she's got a fountain pen, these little cute scissors, stationery sets. I believe I got the linen soft cover journal. I don't remember, honestly, but I believe I got the B6, I think. We can always measure it to find out. But I believe it was a soft cover because it does feel soft covery. But basically, this is 96 pages of premium blank onion skin paper. There's an insert supposedly. I don't know if that came here or because again, I got this a little while ago. Elusive onion skin paper, also known as airmail paper. This 100% wood pulp paper has been used for centuries. Slightly translucent, thin, and durable, onion skin has unique characteristics that make it a coveted paper around the world. After use, it develops a slightly cockled finish that evokes an old world feel. Cockled finish. Cockled. That's an amazing word for crinklage. This is cockled a little bit, and that's what I love about Tomoe paper. So if it does that, Allie's already happy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to finally open this up. Ooh, and I got a pretty color. I didn't even remember what color I got, y'all. Okay, so here we go. We got this cool, this is the, if I would have just opened the daggum bag, I would have been able to see what it said on there. It's like a little bookmark, and it's really nice paper. This is the dot grid thing. Okay. This is hard because, hold on, let me move this around. The one thing that's hard for me to do stuff, hold on, my cat's going nuts and I need to help him. Oh my gosh, my cat has this high need to cover, the smelly stuff in the cat box, but he does it and then he just overdoes it. Does any of your cats do that? It's so annoying. And he's ripping up the carpet next to the cat box. It's super annoying. My mic situation, I just want to make sure that you can hear me, but I want to see. Oh my. So this is interesting. Obviously, we will be doing some tests. So it definitely is a vintage feel, which A+ for that. It is sewn. Hello. That's awesome. And it's not even, it's it's nice because it's there's sewing here, but you can't see it on the other side. It's just super finished well. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know what that means. A snake eating its tail. I'm sure there's something to that. But I don't know how I feel about it. Is there one just oh no, that's just the back of the paper. That's just the way it looks. I thought there was a piece of onion skin caught to that. This is beautiful. It's beautiful paper. So here's my thing. Would I journal in onion skin paper? I think it's super duper translucent. Okay, we need to do some tests. I'm almost positive this is a B6. I'm almost positive. Hold on. Yeah, 5 by 7. And I think the reason I got a B6 is because I really enjoy doing little small works on paper on 5 by 7. I think that's the reason I got this one, but it feels super nice, y'all. But we need to do some tests. Okay, so watercolor, obviously. Let's get the cockle. Let's cockle it up. If I can only find my watercolors. I was showing them to a little girl who came to my house. She's a little artist. Oh my gosh. Pause. Can I please show you what she drew me? It's the cutest ever. She made me a kitty scene. Look how cute this is. It's so cute. These are kitties in love. I think this is a kitty. I can't remember what she told me about these kitties. I don't know what these kitties are doing either, but this one's scared. But I just love this picture, and she is a great artist. I love her chicken pictures as well. I would love for her to paint me a chicken and I can put it on my wall. Like, she's, I think, 11, I think. Her mom is doing a beautiful job at nurturing her little artist heart, and she had gotten some new watercolors. We were showing each other our watercolors. It was really cute. Actually, I think I have some. No, I need to add a little more. This is my little thing from Hobby Lobby. You know what I do need, though, is clean water. Stand by. Sometimes I like using dirty water for certain things. Not for this, because this is, yeah, I need clean water. So let me do what I do. All right. Let's see how this cockles, shall we? Okay, so I think it can come out just a little bit. Sorry, my desk is crazy. Ooh, the cocklage is already happening. I just love flow. I love it. Okay, this is what I love about, okay, hold on. Whoa, I gotta show y'all this. Okay, because it's cockly, the pigment flows in to these little places. I'm having a hard time talking because it's so exciting. Oh my. We're just going to plop a bit. Oh my word. Pink and orange has always been a fave, by the way. Okay, so my I hope you can see this. Sorry, it got brighter outside, so I don't know if you were able to see the color coming up here on this beautiful piece of cockly paper. Now, if I were a good girl, I would let this dry. Everyone was like, dry naturally. I don't have time. So I'm gonna use this. Oh my gosh, this is making me so happy. It smells funny though when I dry it. This is that little heat it tool. If Doug ever comes back on. By the way, Doug got engaged. I did his proposal pictures. Do y'all remember Doug? Doug Talks with Doug. We're going to have him back on another podcast with Doug. But he nearly singed his beard hairs off with my last heat tool. I need a paper towel. Let's oh my word, that is so cool. Oh, it is cockly. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm being weird. I'm sorry. If you love crinkle like I love crinkle, this is above Tomoe River crinkle. Hold on. That's just like the ASMR goodness. Now here's the other side. Not too bad. Obviously sees shadowing and stuff. I'm curious what actual paint, like acrylic paint, would do. So I'm just going to keep going with some different things and we'll see what happens. Shall we? Oops. Let's try. I kind of want to try this. This is that soft-bodied acrylic paint I was telling y'all about that I got from Jerry's not too long ago. Very excited to try it in my abstract work. So I do not want to waste any of this. I'm a little bit of a hoarder. Wow, that is so pigmented. Get in there. Now, obviously, watercolor is watercolor. Acrylic paint is acrylic paint. And, you know, there's a point where, are you really wanting watercolor or acrylic paint, you know, as far as flow is concerned? This definitely is thicker than watercolor. There's something. I'm feeling something. Oop, I'm not far out enough. Sorry. That's probably super annoying seeing all that with like... That one's ready to go now. You really don't need much, especially for this little thing. I want to do something with this paint though, because my babies. Dietrich, chill. Oh, I'm starting to teach stuff. Okay, let me stop. That's what happens. This is what happens because I try to be generous with information, okay? All right, so obviously this is going to be showing on the other side. Yeah, so like I think I'm going to do some journaling with a fountain pen. I wonder if if you'd be able to see the writing on the other side with this dark of a color. Just kind of going for it though. I think pencils obviously would do great on there. Oh my gosh, Dietrich. He's mad because of the cat box situation. You're just going to have to get over it. I'm cleaning the cat box right after this. Oh my gosh. I hear my chickens doing their egg song. That's funny. Keep tapping the mic. Sorry, guys. I'm really pushing this paper. I'm pushing it because I want to be able to tell you what I think in all aspects. Obviously, I can journal on it and just do a little bit of plopping, but I mean, I like to do art, so. Sorry for hitting the mic. I'm literally tempted, y'all. I haven't made the investment because I'm still thinking about it, but this microphone, it comes down from the camera and then kind of has an arm. And so it's really difficult for me to do stuff because I'm constantly hitting it or thinking about it, you know? I'm thinking about getting one of those lapel ones, but then my thought was maybe my hair or my clothes would be too annoying, like sounding like that sound. I'm very sensitive with sound. I'm very picky when it comes to sound and production and things like that. So these little things may not bother anybody else. See, I just did it again. It may not bother anybody else, but it bothers me. This is where Allie's testing. I really like to test, like go to the extreme. I did a little technique here that I took away from YouTube, but it requires me to put a lot of pressure on the paper. And on the other side of the paper, I almost made it to the other side as far as it looks like it almost went through. But I mean, normal people probably wouldn't do that. I just wanted to try one of my techniques. The cover is a bit warped from the heat that I use, and that's probably not a normal, again, this is not normal circumstance. This is myself doing what I do with things. Now let me grab my fountain pen and then write some stuff on here, and then I kind of want to write on the back of this to see what would happen. Today is the 30th of June. Fountain pen writes beautifully with the fountain pen. Let me just try something. Okay, so here's the other side of the paper when I did the date right there. I don't know if that would annoy me or not. I know some people do journal like front and back on this onion skin paper. The fountain pen on the back of the acrylic part, you can see it. It's a bit hard to see, but that's what that looks like. Just took some time to write, just so I could see. Well, I was processing some things too. But the fountain pen, if you were to just write on this piece of paper that has not had any sort of liquid on it, it writes beautifully, and it dries fairly quickly too. What I am finding is the extreme cockling, which is beautiful. It sounds delicious. I'm sure if I kept this in flat, you know, oh, there's paint on it already. Boo! I'm sure if I kept it flat under something, it would kind of flatten out again. Hey, the cool thing about the linen, though, you can wipe it off. Look at that. I didn't even plan to test that. If you were to maybe stick it in a flat place, maybe it would flatten out again. But what I'm finding is as I'm writing, the extreme crinklage, or cockling, as she said, makes it difficult to write on. So I'm constantly having to like flatten it out or whatever. And it kind of makes my handwriting makes it more messy than it already is. It is a joy to touch and feel and listen to. Would I journal in this? If I did, I would not go front and back. I would just keep it one page, is one-sided. That's what I would do. I think it would be too much for me personally to try to figure out what was what if I did stuff on this back page. But I think I might try. I think my intention when I was journaling, I thought about this. I think that I have a friend who has a cutter, and I could pay her to slice this into a B6 Slim. It would make the emblem thing off. But to be honest, I probably might cover this up with paint anyway. I don't know. I'm really not sure how I feel about this thing right here. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies, and I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know if I would use it for journaling or not, although it is so crinkly. It's so crinkly, and it handled my beading as far as like the paint and rubbing the paper and like a pencil and pastel and just some different things that I do. My abstracts, it handled it really well. I was kind of surprised actually. So that's just my quick test of the onion skin paper. I do not know how many grams it is. Okay, linen's 96 pages. Reversible line and dot grid insert to guide your pen, which I don't care about. Made in America, fabricated by a three-generation family of bookmakers. That's pretty cool. So that's my thoughts, is that the crinkling is delicious. It handled my paint and abuse pretty well. It writes like the fountain pen, if I were to write on this flat piece of paper, would be amazing to write on. Because of the crinkly on this, it was a little bit annoying to write on it, but that's not the paper's fault. That's my fault for making it wet and then drying it. That's my fault. If you were to not do that and just write on it, then that would be a much different story. Although when you don't put the stuff on it, it doesn't get crinkly. So what's the point, you know? I just love the crinkle. This would be a good situation for someone who maybe wants to just write words, like do some sort of just words and processing, like more of a deep thing instead of the art journaling stuff. That might be a good thing. Or just go for it. Just go for it. I would not write on the back. I would continue on the front pages of this. So I don't know if that means this would then technically be a 48-page book if you only did one side. But there it is. There's my opinion of the Onion Skin Journal. I'm really glad I finally got to open it up and see it and play on it. I hope you guys enjoyed the little testing and stuff with me. Oh my gosh, this is so long. I'm trying to keep these videos short, but that never happens. I love y'all. I will see you in my next video, probably one of those little journaly scrapbooky ones, and that's what my plans are for. But I do also want to try maybe bringing this back. Baby, come back. This was totally inspired by a gal I saw on Instagram. Well, this was just funsies, just pure fun, sticking stickers on pieces of paper and gluing stuff down. Like, was so enjoyable. My Howard. I've showed this before in something else. I can't remember. Love y'all. See you later. Bye.